Hi, the title of today's video is a deception, a blatant lie to try to confuse YouTube. The Bankster's Manual to Enslave Humanity is not something that really exists. It's a name I use for the protocols of the learned elders of Zion. And the name is accurate because the protocols was written by the Illuminati banksters who want you to believe that Jews wrote the protocols so they can blame all the evil that they foist upon earth on good Jewish people who did not write the protocols of the learned elders of Zion. Lucifer dictated the protocols of the learned elders of Zion to the banksters. If you understand Lucifer and the whole Enki versus Enlil war that happened a long time ago, Enki and Enlil were the brothers from the Anunnaki who came to Earth to get gold. Enlil played the role of Yahweh, and he was thus the god of the Jews. Enki played different gods. So Enlil's chosen people were the Jews, but it appears Enki had no use for the Jews. So to get even with his brother, he blamed the Jews for everything, all the crimes that the bankers commit. And that's the basic history behind the protocols of the learned elders of Zion. But anyhow, after YouTube deleted a couple of my videos in the last 2 weeks, I decided to scroll through my list of videos and see if they removed any more. So I scrolled all the way back to July 12th of 2018. And I had a I had a video titled Protocol Number 12. That's all it said. YouTube never notified me, never said anything to me. They just deleted that video. I don't know when they did it, but today is the day that I found out about it. So when YouTube deletes my video, then I have to make another video pointing out that YouTube is censoring me, pissing on the First Amendment, and preventing people from learning the truth about what's going on in our country. So I guess I gotta make another video about Protocol Number 12. And it's gonna be short, because once YouTube starts censoring you, then they'll censor you again and again and again. So I'm going to switch screens here and try to find Protocol Number 12 so I can read a few things from it. And we'll get a brief idea of what Protocol Number 12, control of the press. Excuse me, I hope I don't have the corona hoax. We'll get an idea what control of the press is all about. Let's see, Protocol Number 12. The word freedom, which can be interpreted in various ways, is defined by us, the Illuminati banksters, as follows. Freedom is the right to do that which the law allows. This interpretation of the word will at the proper time be of service to us, because all freedom will thus be in our hands, since the laws will abolish or create only that which is desirable for us according to the aforesaid program. Now here we need to jump back to Protocol Number 1, the basic doctrine, items 4 and 5, to point out Lucifer's creation of the phony law. And Lucifer said back then, "What has restrained the beasts of prey called men? What has served for their guidance hitherto? In the beginnings of the structure of society, they were subjected to brutal and blind force. Afterwards, to law, which is the same force, only disguised." So this tells us that all law administered by Lucifer's lawyers who infiltrated and subverted our freedom is a hoax to make us think that lawyers can tell us what to do. That's why no one wants us to understand that the Declaration of Independence does still exist and stands as the supreme law of the United States above the Constitution. Because although Jefferson may have been a lawyer when he wrote the Declaration of Independence, I don't know that he was an attorney. Of course, he could have been an attorney, and he could have used the words that he used, because some of those words are very similar to words that you'll find in the Basic Doctrine, Chapter 1 of the Protocols, items 25 and 26, that talk about things like freedom, equality, and fraternity, and how those words can be used to lie to the public and cause them to trust you that you'll administer government affairs honestly because you said those nice words and made the public think you're a good guy. And now I lost my train of thought. Got to get back to protocol number 12. But as you go through these protocols, you have to refer to other sections of the protocols to explain them properly. That's why everybody should read the whole book, Protocols of the Learned Elders of Zion, and you should probably read it twice. Or maybe 3 times, because it's probably the most important book you're ever going to read if you want to understand the United States government, since the protocols are the rules that the United States government follows, administered by the enemy lawyers who infiltrated and subverted our government. Okay, now let's look more about control of the press. What's another high point that I should hit here? Well, here's another highlighted sentence. I beg you to note that among those making attacks upon us will also be organs established by us, but they will attack exclusively points that we have predetermined to alter. So this is reference to all the controlled opposition liars on the internet, the people on YouTube who have channels titled Truth in them, and feed you all sorts of truth, telling you about the horrible things our government does, but never tell you that the Declaration of Independence requires us to throw off such government after a long train of abuses, usurpation, and/or hoax pandemics. These are the controlled opposition liars who have people like lawyers leading the anti-vaccine people to cause them to go out and protest to our elected and appointed servants to make those servants laugh at them for protesting. Because when all they do is protest, the servants can sit there, having a few beers, getting blowjobs from the free hookers that the lobbyists give them, and just laughing at the sheep who don't know that they can unite to remove those elected criminals from office and put themselves in charge, because the people are the highest authority above our elected criminals. I guess that's enough about the controlled opposition part of control of the press. Let's see what else needs to be highlighted here. Free press destroyed. Yep. Worth reading. I'm not going to cite anything from it. Only lies printed. That's a good one. The protocols were written in 1773, before we had radio, TV, or the internet. So if they were going to write them today, they would change the word printed, and this would say only lies presented on the different media that they have available now to present the lies. So what does it say? Methods of organization like these, imperceptible to the public eye, but absolutely sure, are the best calculated to succeed in bringing the attention and the confidence of the public to the side of our government. They forgot to put in our 100% corrupt government. Thanks to such methods, we shall be in a position, as from time to time may be required, to excite or to tranquilize the public mind on political questions, to persuade or to confuse, printing now truth, now lies, facts or their contradictions, according as they may be well or ill received, always very cautiously feeling our ground before stepping upon it. We shall have a sure triumph over our opponents, since they will not have at their disposition organs of the press in which they can give full and final expression to their views, owing to the aforesaid methods of dealing with the press. We shall not even need to refute them, except very superficially. Okay, switch back to the camera. Okay, that's enough about protocol number 12 for now. I went way over my time limit. I'm over 10 minutes. So I'm going to end it here because, YouTube's might figure out there is no banker's manual to enslave humanity, and they might delete this. So tell everyone you know to watch it. Get a quick overview of control of the press, or control of the media, control of the internet, control of TV and radio, and control of the trolls who work on Facebook and YouTube and Twitter. Tell everyone you know to read the protocols. Read protocol number 12 a few times so that you understand that every word that's uttered on TV is a lie. The corona hoax is a lie. The words they don't say about the Federal Reserve existing to rob everyone in the country are lies. The best lies are the ones they never speak of, because then you never know those lies exist, and you won't think about them. That's why they don't say anything about the Declaration of Independence, or you might learn that we the people are the highest authorities, and we have a duty to throw off such government after a long train of abuses, usurpations, and/or hoax pandemics. Thanks for watching.